So intimate bleaching is actually not in our scope of practice here in the state of California. It also isn't just necessarily chemical peels formulated for that intimate area. There's a lot that goes into it and a lot more specifications that go into intimate bleaching and chemical peels for the area. It's not just applying the product and getting results. Just because you or other estheticians are doing it and have a good clientele for it doesn't make it our scope of the practice. If you go to California State Board, it'll show you everything that is in our scope and what isn't in our scope of practice. It specifies that our scope of practice is removing hair from the body. So we can remove hair from, the head down, of course, including Brazilian and intimate areas. And then beautifying the face, décolleté, and neck. We aren't allowed to do underarm lightening and brightening or vajacials or things like that because it is out of scope. So just because you can do it doesn't make it our scope of practice. Just as it also really hasn't been regulated just yet, so it also doesn't necessarily specify that we cannot do it, but since it isn't listed in our scope of practice, it is therefore out of practice. Just as like microneedling we can't do, hyaluron pen we can't do, cavitation, ultrasonic body contouring we aren't allowed to do. That has been regulated there by State Board, and eventually soon intimate bleaching will be the next thing to be regulated because there's so many people that are doing it unlicensed. So just be careful. Just know that it's not in our scope of practice, and that's why I don't do it. I can send you a whole article if you want on it, stating why we can't do it and things like that, and the legalities behind it. So hope that helps.